The Sicario series has earned its place as one of the most gripping and thought-provoking action thrillers of the past decade. For years, fans have been clamoring for the third installment, and now we finally have some exciting updates. With its portrayal of the drug war on the United States and Mexico border, the franchise has consistently delivered high stakes and complex characters. The 2015 debut introduced us to Alejandro Gillick, a former Mexican prosecutor turned shadowy CIA assassin, Matt Graver, the pragmatic CIA officer who orchestrates covert missions, and Kate Macer, an idealistic FBI agent whose worldview is upended by their brutal methods. Meanwhile, 2018 Sicario, Day of the Soldado, took the story even deeper into moral ambiguity as Matt and Alejandro's operation to spark a cartel war by kidnapping a kingpin's daughter spiral out of control. Producer Trent Luckenbill has confirmed that Sicario 3 is officially in the works. While the storyline remains under wraps, it's expected to pick up from the explosive ending of Sicario 2. If you remember, Alejandro survived a point-blank gunshot from Miguel, a young gang member who had been coerced into shooting him. The movie's final moments showed Alejandro confronting Miguel a year later, seemingly recruiting him as an apprentice. This intriguing setup opens the door for a fascinating mentorship dynamic in the next chapter. Meanwhile, Matt Graver's arc is ripe for further exploration. After disobeying his superiors in a rare moment of compassion, he may face serious fallout from the CIA. His actions in Sicario 2 showcased a crack in his otherwise steely persona, which could make for a compelling storytelling as his professional world threatens to unravel. The working title for the third film, Sicario, Capos, translated as bosses, hints that the stakes are about to reach new heights. Alejandro and Matt could find themselves squaring off against the most dangerous drug kingpins they've ever encountered, potentially making this their most perilous mission yet. Despite its dedicated fan base and the success of the first two films, Sicario 3 has faced a rocky road to production. Josh Brolin, who plays Matt Graver, previously cast doubt on the project's future, citing financial and logistical hurdles. In an interview, he reflected on the delays. Sicario 3, we've been trying to get that right and get that going, but why hasn't it happened? How long can you wait? A tough movie to get made, even though the first two made money and people are asking about it all the time. However, the prolonged development might be a blessing in disguise. According to producer Molly Smith, the extended timeline allowed the creative team to meticulously refine the script. "We know the pressure of getting it right," Smith said, emphasizing the importance of delivering a third installment that feels epic and worthy of the franchise. As of now, Sicario 3 is still in the final stages of script development, with production yet to begin. Black Label Media, the studio behind the series, has not announced an official start date for filming. Based on the current timeline, it's reasonable to expect filming to commence sometime in 2025, with a potential release in early 2026. The delay also reflects lessons learned from the mixed reception of Sicario, Day of the Soldado. While the sequel expanded the narrative and delivered plenty of suspense, some fans and critics felt it lacked the nuanced storytelling of the original. It seems the studio is determined to avoid repeating past missteps, ensuring Sicario 3 lives up to its predecessors. In the trailer we're all dying to watch, we'll have action-packed scenes for sure, but the Sicario series has always been about more than just action. It's a deep dive into the moral gray areas of law enforcement, power, and survival. So I expect to have some tense moments between the characters. While Sicario 3 has faced its share of challenges, the dedication to crafting a worthy continuation of the story bodes well for fans. With a gripping premise, returning stars, and a focus on getting the details right, the third film has the potential to be a worthy addition to the series. Keep an eye out for more updates as we inch closer to Sicario 3's long-awaited release. If the first two films are any indication, this next chapter will be nothing short of unforgettable.